So hey besties, come cook with me. We are making dinner and tonight we are having lasagna, and I haven't had lasagna in a really long time, so I'm so excited to make this. First I started off with some ground turkey, and I really don't like ground beef too much. I'm not a big fan of using ground beef. I always prefer turkey over beef. So we're going in with some of that ground beef that I got. We're going to season it down real good. We're going to start off with our Pretty Girls No Flavor all-purpose seasoning. And yes, I have my own seasoning line. I'll leave the link to the website in the comment section below so you guys can check it out. I have all-purpose seasoning and I also have a Cajun hot. After that, I'm going to go in with some paprika. We're going to use a little bit of parsley, some Italian seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and we're going to go ahead and let that meat start to brown. Once we get our meat mixed in with all our seasoning, we're going to go ahead and start working on our noodles. What you want to do is boil you some water. Make sure you salt your water down really good, and then you're going to go ahead and boil your noodles until they are al dente. These are the noodles that we're using. We're using the Verzoni lasagna pack, and then we're going to go ahead and look on the back, and the cooking instructions are right there. So for those of you who do not know how long to cook your noodles, the instructions are right there. We want them al dente because we're going to stick them back in the oven after we have our lasagna done, and we're going to cook them again. What I like to do is once my noodles are ready, I like to take them out and put them on my cutting board just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and check on our ground turkey. Now that our ground turkey is good and ready, all of our meat is nice and brown. Everything is cooked thoroughly. You're going to go ahead, give it another taste. Make sure everything is seasoned well. And once it's seasoned well, you can go ahead and add your sauce. Now, if you want to be real fancy, you could go ahead and make your sauce from scratch. I've had made pasta sauce from scratch before, but tonight it's just not one of those nights. We are using the jar. So after we got our meat and sauce mixed together, we're going to go ahead and start assembling our lasagna. Now, when I do lasagna, I do not, and my family does not like ricotta cheese. We do not add it in. If you like ricotta cheese, at this point, you can start mixing your ricotta cheese, putting it seasoned so you can add it inside your lasagna. We do not like it, so we're going to skip that part. We're just going to start assembling our lasagna. So first, I go down with my noodles. After that, I'm going to go ahead and put in some ground turkey and some of that spaghetti sauce that we got mixed together. And we're going to make sure we spread it out real good. Then we're going to go in with some cheese. So for this one, we're only using mozzarella cheese. You can use a combination of cheeses. You do not have to stick to one cheese. You use whatever kind of cheese your family likes. I'm using mozzarella because that's just what we had in the pantry today. Well, in the freezer today. And that's just what we're going to use. After that, went on ahead, added another layer of the noodles, and then we're going to add some more meat, and we're going to add some more cheese, and we're going to keep doing this until our pan is full to the top. And a little trick that I do is because sometimes when I make lasagna, I don't make enough noodles or I make too much noodles, so I will take some water, I will boil my noodles. After that, I'll set my noodles aside. Then I will refill the pot back up with some water, put some more salt in it, and I'll just have the water boiling on the side just in case I need to make an extra noodle or two, or if a noodle rips or something like that, I'll have my pasta water all ready to go, so that'll speed up the process a little bit faster. Also, you want to make sure that you have your oven already preheating because we're going to go ahead and bake it right after we get our cheese on top so that we can go ahead and serve dinner. Now we're on our last layer of noodles. We're going to go ahead, place our noodles up there. We're going to add our last bit of turkey meat and pasta sauce that we have. And we're going to make sure that we spread it out real good. And after that, we are going to add our cheese on top. You can add a lot. You can add a little bit. We like ours real cheesy. So I'm going to make sure I add extra cheese on top. Once completed, you're going to go ahead and stick it in the oven just until your cheese is melted. And then you can go ahead and start working on your sides. When I do any kind of pasta, I like to add some garlic bread to it. You can also make you a nice Caesar salad or a house salad. You can steam you some veggies to go with it. I've actually seen somebody make a lasagna and they have put vegetables inside of their lasagna. They made a veggie lasagna. I think I'm going to try and do that one next week. I'm not too sure about that one, but I have tasted a veggie lasagna and it was absolutely delicious. So yes, you can go ahead and add whatever toppings you like inside your lasagna. You can have it on the side. And this is how it looked after it came out of the oven. Everything was smelling so good. Cheese was melted. It was absolutely delicious. Went on ahead, got us a corner piece. And my ultimate goal when I make lasagna is to make sure it has that layered effect. I want it to not fall apart, and it absolutely did. And the way you get that is by letting it cool before you cut it. And don't forget that if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe, give me a like, put a comment in the comment section, and also share these videos out. Love you guys. Bye, guys.